This guy fucked us
Just
over.
empty your whole board. Erase it all.
I'm a permanent marker.
The Tempest Heart actually exploded. The Storm Elemental is killing everyone.
Well, I would have made a new character if that happened.
That's a you think.
I know, we get to play as the air elemental.
As the air elemental.
Storm elemental?
You guys gonna find one of those?
It's actually been feeding on your soul and is now much more powerful.
No, let's get a wind one
I'm just
and
gonna
then our
stuff one into a sack, put a straw
boat
into
can
it,
go
and use it
so
to breathe
fast.
underwater.
It was actually just a prank, and they just put a walkie-talkie in your lungs.
Every once in a while, you hear this voice from within you.
Cuckoo's ass.
Yeah, could I get a combo 4?
It starts getting...
All right, welcome back, everybody. Yay. Sorry about being so late.
Gaz's fault.
We live in Canada. There is snow. Snow makes travel difficult at times.
I can't even drive well when it's not snowing.
We're like, what, 2 weeks late?
Yeah, it took us 2 weeks here. No, I mean, we had a couple weeks where, unfortunately, different things came up. We weren't able to do the regular campaign.
And Christmas.
And Christmas, yeah. You know, that thing that happens once a year.
Yeah, we actually celebrate it here in Canada as well.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's a lot different.
So yeah, back to the regular plot. So for anybody who doesn't know, Fridays we do 5th edition D&D. My name's Jason. I'll be DMing, going around the table.
I'm Brian. I play Gedrick, the half-elf sorcerer.
My name's Andrew. I play Ivan, the human artificer.
I am Aaron, and I play Casper the Human Bard.
I'm Cassie, and I play Nadia, the human monk.
My name is Mitchell, and I will be playing Azencroft. He is a half-breed barbarian.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He multi-class.
He's a dragoon. I just...
It says it right here.
Barbarian
Azencroft
sounds
Says it
Friday
right
multi-class.
here. Calling you
This is
out.
fighter still.
You are a fighter.
You are a fighter.
Sort of.
I'm sorry, did I ask everyone to send me their stats?
Does it say
I-
level
I
8 now? Or does it say level 4?
I
He
mean,
didn't
that's been
say he was a
updated.
draconic sorcerer. I didn't say I was Path of Ascension. You're the only one that bigs up
Fun
your
fact for
subclass.
everyone, I've been as Path of I don't even know what to say. Ascension?
Inception.
Gross. You can do the recap now.
You're also not on a path. You're on a
That's
schematic.
how that works. Schematics.
Oh, the schematics?
Schematics.
Schematic of
I,
ascension.
I only fucked up a little bit.
Blueprint.
All right, so it's been 2 weeks. Somebody catch us up on what was happening.
Oh, God.
All right. Well,
You really prep for that really intensely. Okay, here we go.
He's like powering up.
This isn't even his final form, guys.
Well, he's got to stretch out. He doesn't want to pull a mustache.
yeah.
That's where he draws his power.
Right. So, over the last little while, we'd been basically exacting some vengeance on pirates who dared to take something from us. Now, I mean, that sounds a lot more greedy than it is, but it turns out that they stole some of Azencroft's kids. Though he doesn't actually have kids, and I'm pretty sure one of them is actually older than him.
Can't
Things
you
are
just
complicated,
adopt more?
They also tried to steal meat.
but right.
Yeah,
so
we lost someone.
people was taken, so we went and fucked up the pirate fortress.
So Liam Neeson showed up. It was a whole big deal.
No, stop with the actors. It goes on too long.
Starring Kevin Hart.
There we go.
So we enlisted the help of Gedrick's father, who's the admiral of.
Played by
And
Dwayne The Rock
also Vin
Johnson.
Diesel. Oh.
And that's what happened,
Defended in
guys.
cocaine
Sorry,
with Johnny
continue.
Depp.
Continue.
Okay.
Everyone else stop. We'll stop.
We'll let him continue. It's all you.
Then we get canceled.
Anyway, went to a pirate island, had a lot of fun shenanigans there, went through, freed some prisoners, snuck in, failed to sneak about halfway through, brute forced our way the rest of the way, had a pretty intense fight. Casper died, Casper came back. We stopped a man who was trying to taint the holy pool of the elf island, who brought Casper back. We probably succeeded in that, maybe not entirely. Asin ended up in the bottom of the pool, sort of not drowning.
Oh, she was still drowning.
Oh, I had such a hard time.
And
not
we
laughing at
returned
Tinch.
to Valendale.
That disappointment.
Head held high, heroes in our own right. And apparently that was noticed. We were called in by the Emperor to act as sort of figureheads, or not figureheads, Well, we're basically
Symbols.
symbols. We look real good on a poster together.
We are living fake news.
So he's gonna Fox News us up and
I'm
say that
basically
we're
Mr.
like
T.
pushing the advance of the war. We're good for morale, basically. At the head of a charge.
Yeah.
And so we were sent out with a rather large group of soldiers in order to. Where was it again?
What's that?
This town where we were.
You guys went down to Rawls.
Went down to Rolls because there was rebel activity down there. They were a little bit concerned.
Help
And so we went there and we strutted our stuff. We showed our things and
They didn't appreciate it.
apparently Rolls was not exactly on the Emperor's side. And it was all a rather large and insidious trap. And now
Say Ian,
we're
say it. It's a trap.
we were about.
What's that?
So the tide turned
He
quick.
said it's a trap.
It's a trap.
The tides turned, and then they turned rather quickly. And I'm fairly certain about half of us are out of fighting commission, and the other half are very close to it.
I
I
died.
faked my death.
Oh yeah.
I did not fake my death.
In the middle of the fight, you guys made the worst performance ever of falling in battle.
Oh God!
I think I did pretty good.
I was gonna say, no, sorry.
you were one of the worst.
You were fighting.
Azenkroth went down, told you to stay down, and you like wrestled with him for a couple
I
minutes
mean,
in the
I
middle of
went
the fight.
down fighting, and that's what
had to
would
help.
happen.
No,
I had to help hold
I
on
think
to you.
We were the only two that went down fighting?
I didn't go
Oh,
down.
no, you didn't go down?
At
I
this
went
point, they're
down.
like, "Yeah, you're fucked." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
fucked."
I went down fighting.
I just acted.
I went.
I love
I was. Well, I
yours.
mean, I'm not going anywhere. 'Cause I'm
Oh
like,
no.
I really don't want to fight you. She went. I don't either. Hold person.
Oh, cool.
So I don't get to fight anymore.
Floundering over to you guys.
Most of us are stunned, unconscious, faking death, or are magically held.
All right.
We were heroes for a day.
Like 3 days. We helped to dig.
You were tools for a couple days.
Hey.
Some of us were rather ineffective tools.
Yeah, learned to shovel.
Yeah, I can't shovel.
Oh, my
All right.
nails.
So, following the battle, some of you having taken a fall, some of you actually going down, being afflicted by various magical ailments. The soldiers rapidly collect all of the surrendered soldiers, pushing them off into small groups. You guys are collected up into one side, kind of sat down. Most of the troops occupying the town are busy moving around, taking care of their own things. You guys are kind of pushed up against the side of one building as this activity continues around you. There is watch set everywhere to keep an eye on the prisoners. You guys are under guard. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, we're all together.
We were probably sitting here waiting.
Ah, what a miracle. I'm not actually dead.
Did you say we're tied up? No?
No,
No, we're just being watched.
being watched.
So I could bandage up Gedrick?
You can, yeah. Your weapons are all kind of pushed off to the side. They're nearby, but they're not in hand.
Who needs weapons?
Oh,
I'm just gonna
no.
look over at Ivan and be like,
What?
They didn't take my kit,
I
right?
knew this was a bad idea.
Wouldn't
You
take a
knew
medic
this
kit.
would happen.
No, I said I knew this was a bad idea.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
At least he's proud
Look,
of
we're
it.
nowhere. So,
Easy to be pessimistic after everything went wrong.
I mean, it didn't really go that wrong. We're not dead.
it doesn't seem like they're gonna kill us, but
I
Do
mean,
not come back up. Because it's really hurting. I'm just going to lay there for a second.
if they wanted any of us dead, we'd be dead.
Plus, I kind of wanted to come here anyways, so... Positives?
I mean, it's a little weird running into some of the people here. It's always a bit strange raising a weapon against someone you had to drink with.
So you guys know these people?
A couple of them.
Do you guys just know everyone?
Oh!
No.
We met a couple of elves in the swamp.
I met one at the river.
Okay.
Yeah. If meeting, you can say
Yeah.
yes, what happened.
I remember that.
So what kind of, like, are we in the city still?
Yes.
Okay.
You're still near the core of the city where you guys were making your stand. They've just kind of collected up everybody and kind of pushed them into small groups off to different areas where they can set guards on them.
I guess I'll look at the guards. So are we free to, like, walk around again, or?
Stay put.
Well, there you have it.
I mean, what do you think that was going to accomplish?
We're not tied up. You never know.
I mean, nothing gained, nothing lost.
You can still see there's a lot of activity. They're moving people around, getting to the wounded, starting to move the dead around. You can see a couple of soldiers are bringing 2 people over towards you. As you get a little closer, you can see that they're bringing Pterodoc and I'm blanking on her name now. Callistra, thank you. Callistra over to you.
Yeah, okay.
No, at least they know to keep us together.
Oh, of course.
Either of them dead.
Make a perception check.
Then they're walking them over here.
22.
Well, they're walking with the troops, so no, they're not dead unless they've reanimated
Day
them.
zombies.
You don't know that the one time he doesn't check, they're zombies.
Callistra seems to be
Pissed off.
covered in ash.
Oh.
Pterodoc has a couple wounds on him. He doesn't look too happy.
They're never happy. Your children are never happy.
I agree.
Callistra looks fine. She's
Oh,
just
okay.
covered in ash.
Ew.
I'll just motion to him, be like, yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Like a kangaroo.
For his little wrist knife.
He's
Come
kind
in
of looking
handy.
at you. The guy's holding him by that wrist.
We've tried digging it off 3 times now. It has not worked out for anybody.
Son of a bitch!
They drag them over, kind of like shove them towards you guys, and like you can hear them mutter to each other. It's like, fucking people bring kids to battle. What the hell?
I mean, he's probably killed more people than you have.
You hear the other one mutter something about demon child.
Is this how you grew up, Asin?
Fighting elves?
What you dragged Pterodoc through the last year?
I mean, I was a wandering tribe. We didn't exactly war with other countries.
Are you just lashing out right now? Seems
I feel like
unnecessary.
this is what we're trying to
Whoa,
talk
now
about.
you're a psychologist?
Just
Later we'll talk about it.
I'm the healer.
That means
We wind
In
up in
mind,
strange
body,
situations.
soul.
I'm just
Surprised
saying,
you
I don't think
keep
this is the
bringing him
proper
along
time
at all.
to explore Ivan's mentality. We'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll just part
That's
out
like
his
that's like a
brain.
night around the bar.
I mean, it's not a time for Asin's parenting either.
All right.
Okay.
I'll
I could have left him at home while I did other stuff, but then
He would have
it
followed
ended up
you.
spoiled like Casper.
What?
You know, daddy goes off, does his business,
Oh my
leaves
goodness.
you at home with
Everyone's
everything.
problems are coming out right now.
That doesn't exactly do that to all children. Just the terrible ones.
Fine, I'd come back home and he'd have run away.
There you go.
No, he would have just
so
followed
happens
you.
to rich people. They get spoiled
Why
when they
does
run
everyone
away.
hate rich people? We're not that bad.
I'm just saying how it is.
Oh, yeah.
well,
He's not wrong.
I mean, we're not going anywhere until they figure out what they're doing with us.
Oh no, this is the part where we're captured and we wait.
No, you're.
I feel like this is one of those things that we know what to do. We
Wait.
just wait. Everyone,
You're familiar
Starting
with
now?
this situation?
we wait.
Okay. Everybody make perception checks.
You guys do this
Roll
a lot,
my new
huh?
die. Here we go.
Perception.
Natural 1.
15.
Burn it.
17.
12.
18.
Okay. So you three, as you're looking around, just kind of watching what's going on, you do see off to the side where they're tending to the wounded. The one ninja that you guys fought with. I'm just going to describe it that way. I'm not. Is being tended to. Beyond that, you don't really recognize anybody around. All four of you do notice now that what had appeared to be the civilians, they're kind of shedding the civilian clothing. You can see they're wearing lighter armors underneath, properly equipped. They all are wearing matching sets. And you can see a different crest on the front than you're used to seeing. It's kind of has the kite shield shape, but in the center is set a tower with a bird of prey with the wings stretched upwards like it's taking flight. Beyond that, you just see them taking wounded off to the side or taking dead off to the other side.
Just for reference, what's the regular one normally look like?
What's that?
What's the regular one?
Well, regularly you'd see any of them wearing the Valerian crest,
Which is what?
which is... trying to remember now.
Sorry to put you on
Why
the
does
spot,
it sound
but...
so hard?
So yeah, we were just fucked no matter what, huh?
Hey, we're waiting.
I believe it was a tree and several stars. I would have to look it up for you.
Like Gondor? Kinda
What's
like
that?
Gondor?
No, it doesn't have 7 stars.
I mean, yeah, we were fucked.
This was an ambush for an army.
We're the damn champions in front of it all.
I'm just curious if the Emperor knew.
I wouldn't
Doesn't
doubt
make
it.
a lot of sense. Why would he throw so many men at a
Obvious
loss?
You never know. Depends if it's a loss.
Doesn't look like a win to me.
As you're looking around, I'll say that the 4 of you notice, comparatively, there's not a whole lot of rebels. Most of the people you see here are the Western Watch troops that were disguised. You guys sit there, just kind of watching, tending your wounds. You can take a short rest if you want at this point.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I will roll all of these things.
Do we get anything extra?
Can I do my song of rest, or did they take my guitar?
Can't you just sing?
Fuck.
No.
You can just sing.
Fine,
You can play
If you
us
want
a
to
drum.
use the Song of Rest.
I guess.
Sorry, for the
Just
casting.
hum
Does that
obnoxiously.
do an extra d6?
Song of anti-rest it is then.
An extra
Song of
d6
Unrest.
if you're spending any hit dice.
Once,
Nice
right?
nice birthday. Plus your con.
Wow.
You
Of course
shut-
I go to use it, and I can't roll a 1 on both dice. Oh, that's
Some
hilarious.
sweet rolls.
Oh,
So that is a healthy 2 hit points back.
There we go.
Fucking dope.
that's a
con.
very healthy 2.
Don't forget your plus con, Casper.
Oh my god, we get plus con?
On your hit dice, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
My bad.
Wow.
That's 4. Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ooh, look, yours doubled.
Oh, wee. Wowee.
Wowee.
You're special.
And that's all of them.
Nice, nice, nice.
aspirations of a long western. Excuse me.
You guys good?
I think so. I'm just looking something up.
All right.
Good.
So you sit there for a couple hours, just watching the work going on, catching your breath. What did you lose?
Nothing.
She lost a die.
Where?
Man.
I don't know. I hit Aaron and you didn't catch it.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Let
Seems like,
down.
this seems like a task problem.
Yeah.
At this point, a group of soldiers moves over towards you. All of these are equipped in various fashions. These are obviously rebels, not the same uniform equipping that the Western Watch has. And you can see they're flanking a woman who stands a little taller than Nadia, pale skin, drawn back hair, but very upright, very proper looking. She kind of looks you guys over and then starts moving off to the side. The soldiers all come forward and start picking you guys up.
Like just picking us up, carrying us away.
Well, they're not carrying you
Grabbing
away,
you
they're
by
trying to
the
get you to your feet.
Oh,
Lifting.
Weird.
I'll stand up.
Gotta get up.
Okay.
All right.
You guys all stand up and they start pushing you along after her.
Yeah, we got it. Thanks.
Do.
Go down the street. She moves inside a building. You guys are all pushed along.
Do we recognize this girl at all?
Make a perception check.
All of us can do
12.
I mean, I don't. 5.
8.
18?
it. 21.
No, you guys do not recognize
Oh, the suspense.
A new person.
her.
I mean,
You guys are brought inside, where you're all pushed down onto chairs, and they go to
Comfy.
tie your hands behind you.
Oh God.
aw.
We're
Really necessary.
truly.
When you say that, they give you a slap on the back of the head, kind of
Was
knocking your
that
head
really
forward.
necessary?
Casper, shut up or you're gonna get gagged.
Thank God.
Argue with them. Get gagged.
Fuck you. Gross. Keep your fetishes out of this, Asin.
The kids are put into the corner.
Oh, it's
Aw,
about
like
time they
noses-
got a
Like
timeout.
noises in.
What's that?
Noses in.
Ugh.
I'm just saying, if you're
I can't
tying
do it
us
right
up,
now. I'm so
It's okay.
It's
if you're tying us up because you think we might be a threat, he can cast verbal spells.
Shut up. And no, I can't. Not right now.
You say that, she kind of looks at you for a minute, whispers something, and you see one of her men go out.
Grab a gag.
I swear to God.
When they come back in, you can see behind him, kind of ducking to get into the door, a tall elven woman who you do recognize. This is Aelessin. There's a second of
Leader of the three, I think.
Yeah, the.
Aelessin was the elven woman that you met in the woods when you were headed towards the city of Lizardmen.
Who told me the name of this girl who we're with now, and said she'll take care of him. Or she won't let any harm happen to your general.
She said that, and she wouldn't let anything happen. Yeah, so as she comes in, you can see there's a flash of recognition as she kind of sees you. There's a hesitation for a second, and then she stands to the side.
I don't know. I'll kind of look at her.
And the other woman looks at you. Well, I hope you're in an agreeable mood.
Yeah. I mean, we're in a chair at least.
I've been in worse moods.
I have been tied much worse than this.
So,
These are good captors.
I'm told that you are champions of the Emperor.
Yeah, we were told that too.
I didn't want to.
I mean, I guess you could say that.
What did he send you down here for?
look pretty,
Lead the charge.
inspire morale, you know, fight the good fight.
This was
And
supposed
then
to
get
be
the hell
a
out of the way.
guaranteed win.
Let his men do the work.
I'm air quoting with my eyebrows because I have my hands tied.
He
That's
just looks
so
like he has some mental
creepy.
disorder.
I like that he's still
No one
air
likes
quoting, but just
that.
for anyone that's
Just
behind
like
me.
behind me, just my fingers are going like guaranteed win. Doesn't work. I'm just gonna say air quotes.
So, what are his plans?
I don't fucking know.
You want me to believe that? The Emperor's own champions.
Man, I didn't pay attention, ma'am.
Is
Ma'am.
this? I'm sorry. Is your name Angie?
I'm so sorry.
No.
Are you trying to really at a time like
This
this?
is going so bad.
I apologize for Captain
Your
Flirtatious
your
over
friend
here.
here would know. We aren't exactly the war generals of the Emperor by any means.
I didn't even want to fucking be here.
And yet you're here.
Yeah, I didn't
We
give me
wanted
much
to come
choice.
here.
I didn't.
Not like this.
But then we got suckered into it by the Emperor and told that we had to work for him because, you know, you start asking too many questions and people get pissed off.
Yes, it seems that's the way the whole Empire works. I am Liara. Around here they call me the Maven. I lead these people.
My name is Azencroft. When you say these people, are you referring to the men of the Western Watch? Or
No. They follow
Literally.
their own leader,
What was it again? Sorry, her name.
Liara,
The
Maven.
Maven.
Maiden.
Like the maiden raven. I don't know what
No.
the fuck a maven is.
a maven or maiden?
Maven.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
wrote
you
maiden.
just mashed the
Not
words
maiden.
together.
Go maiden.
Don't call her the Maiden.
Or do, like, good on you.
Oh, the maiden. Hoo-hoo.
I am leader of the Resistance. Those who are willing to put their lives on the line to see this nation back to where it should be.
Where's that?
There you go.
Everyone's got different ideas. Just curious. Where?
There's not the time.
Can't. Air quotes. I can't.
I'm sure we'll sit down and have a nice tea, but while we're tied up, we shouldn't exactly ask those kinds of questions.
I mean, I'm sure she can tell us anyway. Just curious.
The current emperor is a usurper. He needs to be taken from his throne.
I mean, he seems kind of like a butthole, but
What, you don't follow the news?
not really.
Either killed or locked up the previous king's son. He's not by blood or by proper reign the emperor. At least that's.
I mean,
how
I thought
stories
he is
go.
by blood, isn't he?
Well-
Isn't he the uncle or something?
Not direct.
That's still blood.
Either way,
Not
he made.
proper.
He wasn't the son.
He is the brother of the previous emperor.
Yeah.
Either
So if
way,
there's
he
no
was
kid.
kind of weird. Had to sit on pillows.
Now you grow up.
Casper,
What?
please.
Question. Does she seem
being honest.
angry, calm?
She's just
Make an
confused.
insight.
Or
She's
like-
looking at us like, "What the fuck is this?" Like,
Like, these are champions? We're gonna win so badly.
Oh,
they have children.
good. Is this a negative?
Yes, your brain meets.
It's not, but it's a 7.
7? Very hard to read her. It's a very,
just stonewall.
yeah, it's a very stoic face. Where this nation goes, once we deal with the usurper, is a problem for the people. We will let the people decide their fate afterwards. It is our wish that it be returned to a council. However, there are those among us who want to seek out the location of the Crown Prince and return him to his throne.
Is he even still alive?
That's a debate for a different day.
Fair enough, I suppose.
So, what instructions were you given?
Come here. Look pretty, more or less.
Then what?
Get money.
Go back. Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry, as far as I understand.
We were told very little. We're champions and
They knew that war was coming. They wanted a group of people that could represent the people. So, of course, we all are a little ragtag team. We're fairly capable, but we come from different parts of the country. The Empire. They thought that by forcing us into a battle, making us look bigger than we are, and inspiring the troops, we would be able to help push the propaganda of the Empire. That's about it. We aren't privy to any war information. They didn't tell us what assaults were going to take place. We were basically at a need-to-know basis so that we could show up and look pretty.
Like walking posters.
That's as far as our jobs go.
we weren't exactly under anyone's command out there, but it ain't exactly like any of the generals who were going to be taking orders from us either.
We weren't associated with the generals. Merely, they didn't tell us what to do. We didn't tell them what to do. We kind of just existed within their ranks.
Do you know any of their plans then?
No.
Yeah, we're pretty much useless.
We were asking a lot of questions.
I'm beginning to see. She gives a nod to one of her men. They come over, tip your chair back, and start dragging you out of the room.
Uh-oh. Well, see you later, guys.
A door at the back opens, and they
Wish me luck.
drag you into a dark room.
Oh, God!
No! He's getting finleyed.
She's like, oh, you filthy whore.
That's the last thing you hear as the door closes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, the guy's just sitting there with a tea, like, all right, tell me what you know. This is very bitter tea. No!
I over-extracted it by 30 seconds.
Like I
won't
said,
offer you sugar.
I'll make you wear a midnight blue suit. No!
like I had said before, your comrade here has run into us. I don't know if it's her place to speak in a situation like this or how you guys organize your interrogations. But I was looking to meet people like you before I got sucked into this whole situation. When the Emperor asks you to be a pretty face, you either say yes or you get killed, so here we are.
She turns to Alessin. Alessin comes over and says, yes, Maven, I've met them before in the Timberland Wilds. It's a long story, but they seem like decent folk. Fine then. Let's say I give you your freedom. I let you go. You can do whatever you wish. Where do you go?
From here, I think it's east, right?
I'm not sure quite yet. I mean, there was a lot of people from the Western Watch involved in that assault, so I'd be interested to see who's running the show there for now. I'd like to hear a little bit more of, this side of the battle before I go back to the Empire and get, horribly assaulted for my treason and giving up in the middle of a fight.
And how would they know?
I'm assuming they have eyes somewhere.
No one gets to leave this city unless I say so.
Fair? Hopefully they don't.
If it were to clear your name, would you have the remainder of your forces executed?
Eh?
I have it under my power to command it.
No.
I mean,
They're not our men.
But
Killing
if
them.
any of these men make it back to the capital, they'll tell the Emperor of your treason.
Yeah, and I acted in treason. I know what I've done. They don't deserve to die to cover it up.
You've not answered my question. Where will you go?
If you don't mind, I'd like to stick around here for a little bit.
I mean, we did have one other place to go.
Allenborough.
Yeah.
We were considering heading to Allenborough, but I'm not sure how that would go since there was a successful assault on this town now.
And what would you seek in Allenborough? Reinforcements?
We heard that Rooks was being kept to the south. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure if it's true, but
And what business do you have with Rooks?
well, he showed back up at the Capitol, apparently, according to the news, and was immediately captured for giving away information of some kind, according to the news. So I would like to see what's actually going on, because I don't think he's that type of person, and neither do the council members. It seems like an executive order from the Emperor to cover something up.
You think General Tamlin would just let you in to see him?
I mean,
Well,
I didn't expect to have to ask.
So you plan to attack the South Watch?
Interesting phrasing.
I don't think he exactly plans to go, through all the red tape that he's never followed.
Give a couple guards some gold, and who knows where you'll get.
But I think he plans to see who he wants to see, regardless of how it has to happen.
The treasonous champions will walk into the South Watch
Oh God.
and ask to see a prisoner.
Well, I wouldn't be treasonous yet, would I?
You
Till
seem
the
to
news
think
gets
that
back.
news will travel fast.
Oh, you assured me that it doesn't.
I told you that no one is leaving.
So I could walk in there with my glowing tabard, a hero and a champion, and demand that I get to see my general. Who knows? Maybe it'll
A
work.
soldier who has left his post.
No. Do you have an answer? Are you looking for a certain answer?
I can answer however you would like, baby.
I simply wish to understand who you are.
Naive.
Your father.
Frankly, from what I've learned, he's pretty much an idiot, but he managed to get things done somehow.
My only wish is to find out what's actually going on.
Just breaking it.
Very well. She turns and she leaves.
Well, I'm not sure if this is an improvement over sitting on the floor. Shoulders are starting to cramp.
I don't know if that means we can leave.
You guys are still tied to your chairs.
I mean, really.
Isn't there still other
guards
people
left
in the
ro-
room,
There's
too?
still a couple guards left in the room.
Yeah.
And our friend.
ALS follows the right.
You may go.
And
Just
Casper,
talk.
Casper's in the other room. In the dark.
Crying.
Your characters always get tortured and die.
I have to say, actually, this looks like a pretty comfortable way of being tied up. I've had worse.
I didn't even
Recently.
know that, Gedrick.
Are you kidding me? I get arrested all the time.
What is
Constantly
happening right
mad.
now?
Manacles.
Same spiel, different day.
Gotta build me some shoulders that rotate 360 degrees.
No, you don't need to do that. Or you could just sit and wait patiently.
We could build you a spine.
Try and install a brain in that thick skull of yours.
You don't have a drill hard enough.
Got a hammer and I got a lot of time, it seems. Some champions, huh?
It was good while it lasted.
All of 3 days.
You got a cool tabard. And a chest full of coin.
Well, that wasn't so bad, I guess.
We're just gonna sit it out.
So, a few minutes go by, and the door swings open again, and you can see the individual dressed in the wrapped black clothing that you were fighting with previously. You can see in places there's bandages wrapped around down near the thigh, up around the one arm, wounds that were sustained while fighting you guys. A slight limp as she comes down the step into the room. You can see, though, the shroud is pulled back. You can see dark hair is pulled back tightly against the back of the head. Slightly tan skin, very olive eyes, piercing blue. Comes walking in, very serious. Kind of looks you guys over once. Where is he?
The guitar man?
The prince. Where is he? Where's the emperor keeping him?
Who the fuck are you?
I mean, I'm 50% certain it's about 6 feet underground. And the other half is, I don't know, some fairy tale princess tower. He seems to like those kind of theatrics.
Your empire better hope for their sake that he's not buried underground.
Who are you, mysterious lady?
You're not there.
I know.
That was the worst thing to eat on stream.
He finds everything that's bad for streaming and brings it.
If we knew where the Emperor was, why would we be here?
I don't care where the emperor
The
was.
true Emperor.
The son of the previous emperor, I think, is the proper parlance currently.
The real Emperor. I don't know.
I mean, that's treason. You can't go saying that right now.
Do I know the Crown Prince's name?
You might,
Joffrey.
if I had my proper notes.
Let's put Joffrey back on the throne.
No,
We
no
didn't
one
have
has
enough
Joffrey on
time,
the
man.
throne.
All hail Joffrey.
I don't have
He
it
was
in this
gonna make
book. I need my other
changes.
book.
He was the
Yes,
Trump
you
of
would
the
know
fantasy
his
universe.
Okay, I was just gonna say I would like to tell them that so they can stop with this semantics, but it doesn't really count. We don't know it.
Jimmy.
It's Jimmy. Call him Jimmy.
Jimmy will be out in 5.
10 minutes.
Okay, we'll go to Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi.
Well, hi, Mark. He is not the emperor. He is the crown prince.
Not been coronated or whatever.
You were
it is.
champions of the emperor. You're in his inner council.
Inner council.
Why do people keep
Where is
saying that?
You drink tea
They're
with the
wearing
emperor,
the-
and suddenly you're like partially
Yeah, I
in a
sit on his
circle.
fucking couch pillow and all of a sudden.
We've met the man once.
Come in.
He's a bit strange.
You know that we have eyes in many places. We hear many things. We know about the emperor appointing you as champions and sending you out here with this force.
Well, I mean, we are here. wearing
Clearly
these-
someone of importance to him. Where's the prince? Where is he keeping him?
You can ask random questions.
You see,
Doesn't matter. Like, where's my brother?
Where's my brother?
We don't know.
now you see.
Who's your brother?
Where are the cookies?
Mace
Bastion.
Windu.
Bastion what?
Thornwater.
That's a question for someone else.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
Wait,
Listen.
wait. Insight?
Yeah.
Is Gendrick pissed right now?
Can
You
you tell
need
if you're
insight
pissed?
yourself.
No,
Am
no.
I
like-
angry or am I
no, no. What I mean
confused?
is, what tone did he have with that?
Maybe
Like,
it's both.
you should ask who killed him or where my brother actually is.
Oh, you can ask what you want.
That's not great. It's an eye check. 13.
You want to
Tough
know
to
if there's
read.
like dark intent to it?
Who do I ask?
What does this mean?
Listen to yourself. You said we're important to him. Maybe that's true. You said we're his champions. Well, I mean, we're wearing the tabards. It's pretty obvious. And you said we came down here. Well, amazing deduction there. None of that has anything to do with the information we may or may not have.
Why would I throw myself at you in the middle of a battle while I was still fully capable and give up if I thought that I would just be tortured because I have information?
Because you
don't.
would have died otherwise.
Look at you, you're covered in bandages.
And still fully capable of killing any one of you.
Yeah, we're tied up and hooked onto chairs, of course you are.
I don't know. Hit her enough times with that thick head of yours. Pretty sure she'd go down.
We weren't really hurting. Yes, we could have lost the battle.
We did. lose
But
the battle.
we gave up because we knew we had a chance to discuss things with you guys.
And I
We
held
don't-
back because I needed information.
Ivan, can you deal with this one?
Communication breakdown.
Listen, if you have so many eyes in such an intelligence network, you know when we were appointed as champions. A week ago. We had never been into the Emperor's palace before. We'd never been contacted before. It's a farce. It's propaganda. We're supposed to look good. We're supposed to come down here, win an easy battle. Show that the common people had, men in arms within the ranks. That's it.
What he said.
We accepted because, well, it was a lot more beneficial to accept than not. Getting paid over disappearing is something that everyone can agree with, I think.
God damn. Fucking useless. Picks up a chair, just throws it at the wall, and leaves.
There you go, get that anger out.
Alright, now where's good cop?
Comes back, just puts her hand through your chest, holds your heart, and then punches it.
Oh, come on.
We can fix that.
I need to know more about her. She's so cool.
I think we need to learn more about this entire place now.
She's stunned me multiple times.
She's just a better monk than you.
Yeah, which means I need to follow her.
How many band-aids do you have right now?
She's got
0.
lots in her kit. So, as in, how many of these people are we going to sit here and listen to before one of us breaks the chair and just does something?
There are still guards in the room.
Yes.
Boys!
Boys!
I know.
At least if they kill me, I won't have to listen to any more of this bullshit.
Alright.
We are not on
We
good
know
terms
the
right
drill
now.
on this, alright? We wait.
Makes perception checks.
They're laughing.
18.
15.
22.
12.
Okay, so the three of you can hear arguing outside the door that's up ahead of you. You can hear the voice of the person who was just talking to you. You can hear the Maven. You can hear several other voices. You had 22. You do recognize at least one of the voices as Cade. Is one of the half-elves you met down in the Timberland Wilds.
She the one that held me.
What's that?
She the one that hold person to me at the end of the fight.
Cade is a guy.
Boy.
Oh.
I was gonna think like held you, and I was like,
No, ALS.
It was 2 girls and a guy,
cast a
right?
whole
I thought
person
so.
on you.
It was 2 girls and a guy, right?
Yeah, there was Alessin and her 2 kids, Mara and Cade.
whoa!
Kid.
Yes.
Oh. Well, Kid was cool, though, I think.
Can we hear what they're saying?
Yeah, Cade and Mara were.
We had drinks with them.
Yeah, you sat down and drank with them and talked to them about different legends and stuff.
Can we hear what they're saying or no?
You can hear a little bit. The girl who was just questioning you is upset because she really doesn't care about anything else but finding the prince. The Maven's trying to calm her down, keep her on point, because they need her to continue winning fights for them.
She's got a big old crush on the prince.
I need to know her story.
The argument continues for a little while. They're debating different things. You can hear them mention the South Watch. And then there's a brief a brief spike in the intensity of the argument with another male voice who's saying that they're all leaving. The Maven is trying to debate them leaving and saying that they need their help. He says that they don't follow her.
Oh.
So as of tomorrow, they're leaving.
She's not as powerful as she thinks she is.
Argument kind of breaks up. The door opens again, and Cade and Mara come in. Well, you guys know how to party.
Nice seeing you guys again.
So, what brings a fine group of folk like you to a place like this?
Defeat.
The weather's nice.
You know, the usual propaganda, thinly veiled threats.
Is Casper dead?
I don't know. Is he done being mouthy?
Never.
No, he won't be.
No.
You can keep him.
Well, what do you think? Should we leave him in the dark?
Can you make it darker?
I mean,
Quieter. Or make him be in his own head for a bit.
I probably could make it a little darker. So, it's been a while since we saw you guys. They kind of just like go over. He sits on the edge of a table. She pulls a chair around.
And you guys, you can see our luck has changed so much. We're doing so well for ourselves.
I don't know. My head hurts about
I
the
don't
rest.
know. Lost in the mist, tied to a chair in a conquered village. You know.
You're right.
Things have not changed.
Should be
I feel like you guys were on a slightly better high before.
At least the Emperor pays us for this.
You're getting paid for this?
We got paid handsomely to lose.
in advance.
In advance.
Jeez. I don't know.
Hello. It's very dark.
You just faintly hear that from the back room.
Quiet back there, or else we're gonna kill you.
Gedrick, you suck.
Cade kind of looks over at Mara. She just, fine. Gets up off the table, goes over, opens the door. Comes back, just dragging him in.
Oh,
Why
no.
do you even have that room?
They literally built it for you. They call it the Casper room.
We call it timeout.
Time out. Ugh. Gross.
They put you back into the row of chairs, but you're facing backwards. So if you look to the right or left, you can see these guys, but you can't see.
So what's going on? Are we getting killed, or are you guys just angry at us because we actually know nothing?
I'm just gonna hop until my chair's
Well-
facing the right way.
You kind of have to remember that the resistance is a lot of different people with a lot of different goals. I mean, I wouldn't say they're a nation in their own right, but that concept, you know, you got a lot of people. Everybody wants something different out of it.
So in short, yes and yes.
Maybe. I mean,
Screech.
Gabe's just like, I mean, I said that you guys were idiots and we should just let you go. She said she wanted to do the honors of killing you. It's complicated.
I don't want to die if that's a possibility.
You will go back in timeout. Be quiet.
Just saying. It's nice being able to breathe.
I guess I have been taking that for granted, haven't I?
Well, at least we're not dead yet, so that's a positive.
So, pretty sure this is the part where you beg for your lives.
Oh, dear.
I mean,
You seem pretty relaxed for someone who's about to murder 5 people.
Eh, what can I say? My sister likes doing this sort of thing. She's got no problem with it.
can I just pay her not to?
That's a good point to begin with the begging. Negotiation.
Bribery.
Step
Excellent.
1.
I've got this cool
God.
I mean,
compass.
usually people start by trying to appeal to our sense of morality, but I mean, you're pretty keen. You skipped right over that to the heart of the matter.
It works, usually.
Like, you're really gonna have to do this?
You can take his hammer, I don't want it.
Don't have weapons right now.
Oh.
They have it already.
She's over on the table. She's like, I mean, I can kind of take it now.
Bargaining.
You can't bargain something you don't have.
You can have Casper.
I don't think.
We'll keep Casper.
I mean, that's a plus.
Come on, I'm not that bad.
Let's skip back to morality. I've got 2 kids. What are they going to do without me?
I mean, Pterodac's pretty capable, and Callistra's.
Single dad, 1 boy, 1 girl. Come on.
Callistra can
No,
kill
I
more
mean,
people than you.
Like, not to put too fine a hair on it, but if we're getting the axe or whatever you plan to use there, miss, they've sort of seen too much too.
You're not gonna.
Are you trying to tell them to kill the kids?
No, I'm just pointing out that they're going to have to if they go through with this.
He's a monster.
He's on the right track. At least he's trying to,
Yeah.
appeal to our heart.
What is your
And all you say is you got to kill the kids
I'm
too,
not-
you animal.
I don't think
He is made of metal.
I don't think he's got it in him. That's all. I don't think.
Oh,
they're
no,
trying to
no,
kill
don't
him.
get me wrong. I'm just here to hear, what you guys have to offer. I wouldn't do it myself. I'd look the other way.
Smart.
I can give you some money.
Really, do you have it on you?
I can write you a check. More or less.
Funny thing is, those
Hard to
aren't really
cash.
worth anything in the Timberland Wilds.
Nah, no. We'd have to go to a bank.
We could help you guys.
Yeah, you know the thing about the banks?
Uh,
They're kind of under the control of the Empire.
Here, we could help you guys find your.
Me.
We could help you guys find the son of the emperor, whoever's hiding or
The
kidnapped.
crown
Well, if you
prince.
could have done that, then you would have offered that to Anchi, so...
We just get like.
Is
do we
Angie
just
the one who
owe
stabs
everyone
people?
favors?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the other one was Angie.
The Maven.
Can I not
Maven.
get stabbed?
No.
Is that an option?
Maven, no, that's the
I mean,
Liara.
I suppose I could cave your
So
head in.
Angie
Can
had
you not
rocks.
do that? I want
And
to
she-
live.
I didn't say I
And
would.
she?
She would.
She.
She?
Yeah.
Like
Like
woman.
Banshee.
I want to
Yes.
live.
A-E-N-S-H-E.
So Angie had Brooks.
Well, I mean,
I'm not
we
gonna
had
spell it that
Brooks.
And you let him go?
Yes.
I got a sweet enchanted.
And she
weapon,
insisted that we let him go.
And he's been captured since.
Well, I mean,
So says
your
the
emperor isn't a very kind individual.
huh? He's a hippie.
Does she want to get him back? Or was he there by his own free will?
Mara kind of butts in. Well, of course she wants to go get him out of there.
Then we'll help with that.
Unfortunately, as much as she wants to, that isn't her priority. You gotta understand, and she comes from a clan of warriors. They owe a debt, and part of that is she is a sworn protector of the prince.
Oh, so she's.
They're like Valkyrie.
So that's why she's super
obvious, wasn't it?
concerned.
Well, we'll help her find the prince.
Oh, we know where. Oh, sorry, the prince. I thought you said the general.
Rooks is in the south, right?
Yeah. I mean, you guys don't know where the prince is now, and you said that you're nobodies, so the odds of you going back now and finding out where he is seem kind of slim.
I mean, yes, but when it comes down to it, we can fight pretty good. And I mean, I feel like that has a use all on its own. I doubt Angie would want to pick a fight with all of us.
She did.
We'll help
Yeah.
behind her back.
We gave up.
I didn't give up.
Interesting.
It wouldn't be the first time we fought her. Remember last time?
She told me to play
Didn't
dead.
exactly go well for
I
her.
played dead.
You guys did beat her off the one time.
Phrasing, but.
I was not there that one time, so she's beating me every time.
Did you be?
Sorry, you fought her off.
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
not exactly anything terribly special to the Emperor, but it's not that we don't have other connections.
Yeah, well, this is interesting. And he kind of slides his chair up forward a little closer. He's like, so we skipped past morality, and now it's what you can do for us.
Well, I mean,
Isn't that part
cut
of
to the
begging?
crux
You're
of the
saying
matter.
spare your lives and you'll join us, huh?
You guys said that you knew us as the champions of the Emperor.
Yes.
So that means news got around pretty quick, right?
We definitely.
Is that basically the word around town?
No.
Oh. Well, then I got nothing.
Insight on that.
Well, then I got nothing. Man.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. What are you trying to tell about?
If we are the news. If she's just like taking that off the table, so.
It's trying to get the sense.
She has privileged information.
They, as people, as higher ups within the rebellion, they know of it. They have ears and eyes everywhere. As far as being the talk of town, of like, does the Empire know of you guys? It's been pretty short time, so yes, news is getting out, but it's not necessarily that like, oh, it reached all the way over here in a week.
It's not gonna be good news
But
after.
It's coming out there that we are the champions.
Oh, certainly. I mean, that's how propaganda works, right?
Yes.
Well, then you guys have an advantage as long as we're here. You know, we've been captured by the Resistance.
I mean,
Makes the Empire feel weak, right?
General Rooks was captured for 5 months. He goes back and he's set for execution.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I'm sure his champions of a week will harbor a lot of mushy feelings in the Emperor.
Will be it.
Power in numbers.
No.
I got nothing, okay?
This is awful. No matter how this goes, I'm getting disowned.
It's about time.
Fuck you.
If you die, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
I guess if you guys don't have anything to offer,
That's not
I don't
helpful.
have anything.
Mara, you're up. And he turns around.
I mean, you could ransom me for
Yeah,
lots and
I'm
lots.
She
not
walks
offering
over, pulls her dagger out.
Which one is she going for first?
Wait, no!
She, wa-
Ransom me, my
she walks
family's
down to the end of
rich.
the line where Azencroft is and walks behind him.
All the gold.
Oh
Start over here.
Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, just hopping away. I'm just
She
gonna
grabs
try.
you by the shoulder,
Well, come on, we grabbed a drink. If you're gonna do it, just fucking
pulls
do
you
it.
back against the back of the chair, and cuts the bonds between your arms.
There we go.
I wasn't paying attention. I started trying to hop away.
You start hopping backwards, and you just feel a foot against the back
I'll just
of your
go.
chair.
"Bleh."
She moves over to Nadia, grabs you, pulls you back, cuts the bonds.
god. Okay.
I don't want to die.
She moves along to each of you, cutting the bonds off your arms.
Oh my
Does
god!
she still look like completely serious?
At this point,
Or is
she's
she like,
at this
"Ha,
point
we
she's
played
kind
a
of cracking
prank."
up a little
Okay.
bit.
You had way too much fun with that.
Cade's laughing pretty good. All right, so supper time.
This is the only place I've ever been where we got like interrogated and they let us go because we were useless.
I mean, supper sounds nice.
If you don't have a use for something, throw it away, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, that's everything that's wrong with you humans.
And I'll stand up and start walking to wherever he's going.
You know that he's not in any way
Come on,
human,
he's-
right? Like, there's a lot there. But it's not right.
There-
He's
he-
about
he
as
start-
human as you.
He starts pulling the.
Oh my god.
He starts pulling the
What?
chair or the table over to where you guys are. Obviously, I can't let you go, but food's coming.
Cool.
Are you going to be eating with us or?
Yeah, I think we can spare some time. You need a guard, right?
Thank God I'm not gonna die.
Yes.
They still want the money.
He goes out.
They don't like us, Casper, but these ones are good people.
Well, thank God for that.
So don't fuck it up, huh?
Oh. Okay.
Comes back in a little later, and he's got an armful of various wrapped foods in that. Brings them out. Nothing too fancy. This is all like rations and stuff, cured meats and dried out vegetables and things.
Better than death.
Much better than death.
There is food. They break it up to all of you guys. Sit down to have a meal with you.
Tastes better than the cold dust of the afterlife.
Stop stroking it.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Yeah. Anything you're doing?
I'm asking them if they know anything about my brother.
Just directly like
Yeah,
that?
like very directly at this point in time.
Where's my brother?
Have you heard any Do you know anything about a man named Bastion Thornwater?
Maybe we're not the right people to tell you that.
Who is the right person to talk to?
Easy, Ged.
In time.
Ged,
This is the closest I've been.
I get
Oh,
it.
calm down, man. Like, chill. For now.
Can you put him back in the dark room?
Please don't put me back in the dark room.
I mean, we could.
Could you, dude,
I don't want to go back there.
he's like,
So what have you guys been getting yourselves up to since then?
Civil.
We haven't seen a lot of attacks, so
Oh, well, you know, here and there. We've had some interesting raids. All getting set for the big day.
Well, now
I
we
guess more
definitely
planning
can't
than
go.
anything else.
Yes, planning, provisioning. It's
We,
interesting the things you can find if you look hard enough.
We were gonna come try to find you. But, you know,
Then we sort of got swept up in all of this.
You had trouble down in the swamplands. You think you could have made it through the heart of the wilds?
I mean, not without being noticed.
Even the
Yeah.
other members of the Resistance have trouble without one of us to guide them.
we could have got lucky. We might not have got lucky. But we were gonna try. That was kind of where we were heading. Until everything went to shit.
shit.
Well, it looks like we saved you the trouble.
I guess things work out like that sometimes.
So, where do you go from here?
Well, we can't go back up north.
Yeah, super great.
Depends what your plans are.
I mean, I don't know why we can't go back up north. We fought our way out.
You're right, but
To
even with-
return to the Emperor who sent us here?
I
We
mean,
was outsmarted.
remember, we're kind of useless. Like,
I'm not saying.
chances are he just, says, okay, cool, whatever. Here, you guys are still our champions. Or we get, the Rooks treatment.
I don't think it'll be either. I think he'll just wash his hands of us, really.
Maybe, hopefully.
The man uses pillows for chairs.
Why does
He
that
is
bother you so
unpredictable
much?
because that is just the Emperor sitting on a pillow. Come on.
Actually, that's pretty right.
I mean, I don't know why that's so strange.
We wanted to come here.
That's weird.
Yes.
So let's try to find out the information that we can while we don't have the Emperor watching us.
The man is clearly a psychopath.
We can use it, yes, but I mean, if we show up where we're going, news will get back that we were poking around the garrison,
We'll take off our tabards,
right?
and we'll, I don't know.
Could at least disguise you.
I'm not wearing a disguise.
I mean, out of anybody, you stick out like a sore thumb. These two aren't much better.
No.
Eh?
I can't even go
You
home.
stick your face around anywhere and people know who you are.
Yeah.
Usually because he's telling them.
It's
No.
if we're trying to poke around a place without being known, you're basically all terrible.
Well, then we're fucked no matter what we do.
I mean, you clink when you walk, so.
I think I'm the
Other
most normal.
people clink. There's only one Casper Fairchild.
That's
Thank
you're
God.
goddamn right.
Thank the Empire for that.
I still want to go south. Well, east.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's a bad. Well, I'm saying it's a bad idea, but I'm not saying I've got a better one.
I'd rather do that than go north. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky enough to run into Kaylee.
She did say she was going to do something stupid, right?
So we might just be there at the right time.
What's that? Well, I mean, what's saying you do enough wrongs and eventually it's alright?
Yeah.
No.
That's why I always take left turns.
Ugh. This is what I have to deal with.
We don't know. We don't know yet.
I want to go home, but that doesn't seem like a viable option.
You can go home whenever you want.
Like I said, it doesn't seem like a viable option.
We
Why
tried.
not?
I don't know.
Well, not with how little you've paid us.
Yeah, there's always that.
Only got like 50 gold on me.
Well, that's a
not much.
start.
Why would you tell them how much money you have?
I always told them how much physical money I have. Can't.
Here.
Much else. What? Oh, god damn it. Just throw it at him. Just keep staring at me.
You realize
Picks up. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
You realize right now, here,
Uh-huh.
you have nothing. So you're worthless.
No, he
So
has
are
even
you.
less now.
Congratulations, we're all worth pretty much nothing.
I think I'm worth a little bit more.
No.
I didn't offer them anything.
Eh. So I was worth more than you.
And now you're not.
There you go.
Mara kind of pipes in. She's like, I don't know. You, I mean, human, you're dime a dozen. He's a little rare. Harder to find.
Rude.
Yeah. Pretty stupid, though.
Let's say he's worth nothing. He's got gold scales on his face.
I'm also like 50% more meat, so
I mean,
Callistra pipes up. Come on. They're gold colored. It's not like they're made of gold.
you can
Prove it.
feed more with him. Sure.
All right. Hold out your arm. She grabs his scale and starts pulling.
you goddamn.
Okay, so Gendrick just sits there like a guy seeing another guy get kicked in the nuts. She's like, ah!
I picture her feet on the table, just both legs.
No, she just grabs you by the wrist. She's got a lot of strength for her size. She just grabs onto it and starts pulling until you try to pull away.
Yeah, pull it away.
You pull away and she lets go. Like,
What is wrong with you?
told you.
I felt it! Oh!
So wait, what's that like? Is that like getting your hair pulled, or is it more like pulling a fingernail out?
What the fuck?
Fingernail.
Ugh.
Can I see one of your fingers? The metal ones. It's just like that.
I'd rather not.
I mean, you got like, you feel through those, right? Like not.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, like
How do
that.
you think I know? Ugh.
Oh, I don't want to know where you were going with that.
So, is
So you think I
Callistra
feel-
in dragon form or like little girl
I
form?
don't think
She's
you
in
do.
her teenager
Little
form.
girl.
Yeah, don't you worry. Next time you turn into a flying worm, you're gonna get the same treatment.
Oh, yeah?
Just you
Not
wait.
if you like your face where it is.
Oh God.
Ugh. You're a terrifying, terrifying little girl.
She's a flying worm.
That makes it even
You're
worse.
such a mean father.
That doesn't make me.
She hit me.
She's older than him.
Doesn't make me any less afraid.
She kind of like dusts off some of the ash, like throws it on. She's like, see that? That's the last person who said something nasty about me.
Great. Now she incinerates people.
Laser.
Fantastic.
She's
What do you mean
always
now?
incinerated people.
Oh, great. Next
As a
thing,
girl, I'll just
next
start
you're going
laughing.
to tell me that she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
What's their response
No,
to this
no.
entire
Oh,
conversation?
great.
They're watching.
What is this thing?
Her name's
She's a
Callistra,
dragon. We've been
and
over
she's
this.
a dragon.
Ugh.
She is a better species than you.
And you.
I mean, I'm half.
You're not half. You're like a 14th.
I am. No, I'm about half,
Casper, you've never had to do math, have you?
give or take.
He's what? Part lion, part dragon, part retard. We've been over this.
Again, dark room option, right?
I mean, it is, yeah.
No.
I mean, I could try something else.
What?
Sure.
Or not. Or we could not. We could
Right? He
not.
starts casting a spell.
Oh no.
What?
We could not do that. Please don't do
I
that.
don't remember the save. I think it's a wisdom save.
I hope
Oh,
it's suggest, and I
no.
hope he suggests you smash your head off the wall.
You failed a lot of
Suggest he
wisdom
goes into the
saves
dark
before. You got one spell left.
I've only got one level 3 slot.
Oh,
Does he have his guitar?
No.
Can he? Oh, he is untied though.
I could counterspell it, but I won't.
No, you can't.
I actually can't. Yeah, that's true. Make excellent points.
Wisdom save.
think it's
Balls.
Become his
Not
best
much I can do to help
friend.
myself out from
Well,
this.
pick what you're gonna do.
Just
Are you gonna try to fight it, or are you gonna just roll?
I can't do much. I'll just wait,
So you're gonna roll,
more or less.
Roll.
more or less, or because you don't get to decide after he tells you the
I
DC.
don't know what save it is. I'm
Just
not
roll
rolling
the
until I
dice.
know what it is.
roll
No.
the dice, and I will tell you.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Roll the dice, and he will tell you.
Gravy.
Did you fail?
I don't know.
No, probably succeeded.
Is it?
Depends what it is.
What do you roll?
Is that? Oh,
What the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
I think you're bad.
Because it wraps around.
Oh, that should be neat.
Oh no, I take it back. There is no safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's a spell, I think it is.
yeah.
It's not
Oh
a save.
no!
Area that doesn't do.
No, Aaron! No!
Fuck off.
Okay.
Can I borrow
Yeah.
your pencil?
So he casts a spell.
And now he looks like a dragon.
No.
Now he looks
I
like
don't
your
know.
best friend.
I also
What did he do to me?
You-
You feel good? You okay? All right. He's good.
Did.
So when Casper goes to talk, you notice no sound comes out.
Oh, fuck you.
Wow, everyone should learn this.
I don't think I ever introduced
However,
you.
you notice that whenever somebody gets close enough to Casper, they also go silent.
I don't think I ever properly introduced you guys, did I? Callistra and Pterodoc? I don't
No.
think. This one here is Pterodoc. It's my squire. I've been training him how to fight.
Yes, well, guess you've been doing quite a bit of training.
Hey, kind of a
Quite the
natural.
fight.
Is he still wearing his like wristplate? Like, have they got that off him yet?
You gonna check his wrist?
No.
Just like looking.
Just hopping around
Make
angrily on
a
my chair.
perception check.
Also, we've been with him since he's had it. So. No. 7.
Hard to say. He has sleeves.
This one here is Callistra. She has a large mouth, but is kind of a dragon.
Yeah,
Throw
we
my
know.
tabard away.
That's actually pretty much that's how we should probably introduce you from now on too.
I started learning, how to fight like a dragon rider, so I thought it was only suited that, I bring a little dragon along with me.
You need to stop
Sounds has to be
saying
cast on an
things
item,
about
right?
that.
What do you mean?
You should probably stop saying you're a dragon rider in front of Callistra.
Well, I can't ride an underage dragon.
Oh my
One
god.
second. Technically, couldn't she be the dragon rider?
No, I'm not enough
just
dragon.
This is getting
Sit
worse.
On you and just
No,
give her the spear.
I'm not going to ride an underage dragon. But, it's nice to have a dragon around. Fits the image. She just, for whatever reason, takes the image of a little girl instead, and it makes it only worse.
She looks at you like, this is not an image.
Transformation.
This is me, you jerk.
Then what's that's
he
the
doesn't-
flying worm.
He doesn't understand magic.
Is that also you?
Yes.
So you just pick.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'd always be the flying worm if I could pick.
I'm just gonna move around until I'm not in the silence.
Yeah, if you move like a couple feet, you get out of it.
Fuck off.
I'm just messing with you, Callistra. Come on.
Burn him.
You want to go back in the bubble?
No. I don't.
Wait, you
Move
want him
my
in a
chair.
bubble?
No.
Alright.
We found her by herself at Ashfall. It was kind of interesting.
Ashfall, really?
Yeah, she was kind of, keeping the place protected.
Mara seems pretty interested in this.
Well, I mean, not quite, but did a good job.
I mean, we showed you his weapon if you're ever in... Or no, that all happened at once, though. So they would have heard this.
I think you told them about Ashfall.
Yeah. Well, this is the dragon that was there protecting everything.
So the dragon protecting Ashfall was a child? Callistra seems a little miffed at this.
I don't know how old she is, but yes.
What age range do I think Callistra is?
Under 500.
From like reading.
She looks like she's 15 years old right now.
Like dragging me.
I mean,
Multiply it
Depends
by
on the
young.
dragon.
Yeah.
Young. It's. I mean, dragons live a long life. It takes a long time to mature.
Yeah.
She's obviously a very young dragon.
So within like 100 years, 50 years.
Hard to say, potentially. I mean, she's probably not older than 100.
Just multiply her
than
human
1,000.
appearance by 100.
Yeah.
No, if it's 1,000, she starts getting like
She's
ancient.
definitely less than 1,000.
Yeah, definitely.
But probably, I mean, it's tough to say. Somewhere between like 5 and 100 years old.
It's safe to say she's older than me. I would tell them.
You say that?
Yeah.
Ghoster just looks at you like, you wish, old man.
What are you, like,
Uh,
6?
Even I know. Never.
Where
No.
are your parents, anyway? Just curious.
Come on.
Sorry, that
Come
didn't mean
on.
to come off as insensitive.
You want me to put him in the dark room?
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he should be in the dark room.
We'll
Please
pick
don't
him
put
up
me in
and
the
put you in the dark room.
I just mean
You
there's
guys
gotta
just
be
grab
more.
It's like walking up to Pterodon and being like, what are you gonna do? Cry to your daddy? You gonna go get mommy? Huh?
Yo, your whole species is extinct.
Everyone killed you in a farm?
I mean, if she's that young, her parents
You
have
wanna
gotta
go
be
visit
around.
a petting zoo,
Sorry,
Pterodon?
there's eggs.
You guys
It'll take
throw him into
thousands of
the
years to
dark
hatch or
room.
something like
Yeah,
that.
just.
Do they?
Imagine.
So they heave you into the dark room,
Ugh.
and
get
Ghoster
up.
starts casting a spell on the door.
Oh no. I just run at the door.
The door's closed.
Okay. The door's locked.
Great. I don't think there's anything I can do to the door.
Now you think about what you did.
No!
Idiot.
We'll continue eating. Antics will ensue. We're a big happy family.
Is there any way we can get him to cast silence in the room?
I will cast knock on the door.
You actually cast knock?
Yeah.
You have that memorized?
He always has that spell if he has
Okay.
it.
Yeah. There is a massive rattling noise, like a gong going off, from within the room. All the walls shake, kind of shudders through the floor, and the door unlocks.
And I just like open the door and walk back in like
Lock him
Let's
again!
throw back in.
There is a lot of shouts and calls from outside.
we'll just sit back down.
He's an idiot.
Several soldiers come bursting in through the door, looking around. Immediately, Cade has turned around and he's talking to them.
What?
Eventually, gets them calmed down. They go back outside. Cade kind of turns back around you guys, and there's a knock at the door. He goes
Like a
back-
knock or?
No. Someone knocks.
Like a regular knock.
I don't know if this building can take many more of those.
God damn it, Casper.
Don't lock me in a room then.
You know we are in, like, unknown territory here. Like,
Enemy.
these are
Enemy
enemies.
territory.
I wouldn't say
And
enemy.
we're having dinner.
Occupied.
Yeah.
Like, we're not sure about them, and you're not making it any better.
Dude, I've been
They're
away.
not sure about us.
Yeah, no.
We don't get to not be sure about them anymore.
gravity of the situation.
Yeah, just see what's
That
going on
being
at the door.
said, don't
Cade-
lock me in a room.
Cade is talking to somebody at the door. Every once in a while, he turns and looks at you guys. Continues talking. Then closes the door. Comes back, sits down with you guys for a couple minutes. There's another knock. Goes over and he opens the door, and this time he just opens it for someone to come in. You can see a tall elven woman, blonde hair, not necessarily a dress, but fairly loose-fitting clothing. Obviously tapered off at certain points just for more mobility in the fight. She comes walking in and just kind of pauses at the bottom step there and looks at us. One of you is Edward.
Yes. Please, Gedrick.
Some odd pronunciation. Would you mind going for a walk?
Do you understand language?
Yes. I mean, of course I would come with you. Yeah.
She turns and she goes back out the door.
You want company?
No, I'm alright.
She's pretty.
I'm gonna go.
Do you just crush
Kay
on
just holds the
everything?
door open for you.
No.
So you walk out, close the door. There's a soldier who tails along behind you guys as you walk. You walk along and she goes, It's very interesting to meet you, Edward.
Nice to meet you. Didn't catch your name.
Oh, of course. My name is Melura.
We met her, have we?
You have not met her, no. I've heard quite a bit about you, but didn't think I'd be meeting you. Certainly not under these conditions.
May I ask how?
This might be a little awkward for you to hear, but we're family.
Cool.
Ooh, it's his wife.
The way you would say it in your society is sister-in-law.
You're just
That was a big deal. I got excited.
Wow!
the worst.
Off in the distance, you hear a fart.
It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna ask a bunch of questions now.
Where's my brother?
How? What?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's not
I understand how.
known out in your empire. It was kept quiet, out of the way.
Like, please, just tell me everything. I have many questions. I'm sure you.
Well, years ago, your brother first showed up. It's difficult to say exactly why and the details surrounding that. It'd be a long story to tell, but let's just say that your brother was important to all of us, very important to the movement as a whole. And from his time spent with among us, we spent time together, fell in love, and eventually had our marriage.
I don't know much about what happened to him. I'm not sure if you do.
It's a long story. Your brother was in the service of your emperor. To what ends, it's difficult to say, but he came to sympathize with our cause and work for us. There's a lot of direct work between us and within the empire. A lot of things that can't really be spoken of.
Mm-hmm.
You understand how some of these cloak and dagger things work.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's he was lost in the effort.
Wait.
I guess I always held out hope that childish thoughts. One day maybe he wasn't. Really, no.
Well,
I actually need to refer to something I haven't read in a while.
I think everybody would certainly prefer that.
Do you know who it was that finally.
I don't know much of the details. I don't want to know much of the details, but it was in the capital. He was there on a mission for us, and things went wrong.
He died at the hands of the Emperor, or the Empire.
Well, most certainly. In one fashion or another. A rebel working in secret, especially in the capital, is not going to be looked on too kindly.
I know this sounds crass, but how do I know that you're really
Is she wearing a ring?
his wife? I'm sorry to ask this in a situation, but this is a moment turning for me. Those facts are very important.
It would be difficult for me to prove anything that you could not find a reason to disbelieve.
Just give me something.
Pulls the ring off.
Damn it.
Hands it to you.
Okay.
It is the Thornwater signet ring.
She's still wearing it though.
You were just such a fangirl.
It's romantic!
Elves mate for life, like ferrets.
My brother never said anything.
We're like Canadian geese, you know? I just...
That's like the funniest thing you've ever said.
Elves made for life, like ferrets. For fuck's sakes. Oh my god.
She takes it, puts
I
it
was
back.
not ready for that.
Like, it's not like blood stain or anything, is it?
Jeez.
I'm making sure she didn't pull it off his corpse, okay?
Just like, we're
yeah,
But then
married
she's
now.
wearing it, so.
Ooh.
I guess that's what I should ask. Does it look well worn?
Well worn?
Yes, she wears it very well.
Guess, yeah, like it's...
He would have worn it first and then her, right? Because he gave it to her?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She could have killed him
Oh, wait.
and taken it, or he could have given it.
It fits her, right?
Not overly well.
Loosely.
Well, this isn't that one. Whatever. I'm just gonna take it for what it is. Alright.
You... I would say that you would recognize it as your brother's ring.
Okay.
Pass it now.
Well. Well,
With all that's going on, I imagine this is difficult news for sure. But
it's at least news for the first time. I was told nothing about what happened to him. I set out from home just to find any information about him.
can't be easy given your parents.
No. Not at all. But they finally come around. And I went home recently and left on my own accord this time.
Well, perhaps when all this chaos is settled, you can come and visit his grave with me.
Let's settle it.
Yes, well, certainly the plan.
Put my hand out.
She'll give you a hug.
Oh, can we keep her
What the hell
Like
is
a
wrong
ferret?
with you?
like a ferret?
There's so much wrong with you. Write her name over
Well-
and over now.
I don't know if
I
I spelled it
joined-
right.
I don't know.
She does have a nice
Emperor
name
to be a
though.
champion, to follow in his footsteps. Let's keep following them.
Well,
Now they know that they really were.
perhaps you should try to follow your own path.
This is true. Well, Father's not going to like this.
Well, I can't imagine so.
Thank you for
She seems.
meeting me.
It'd be difficult to pass up this opportunity.
Yeah.
I know if it were me that I would want to know.
That's all I've ever wanted.
You kind of stop at one crossroads. Well, there's a lot of work yet to be done. So, we'll part ways here, but when the time comes, we will journey back home and visit your brother.
Sounds like a plan.
It was nice to have met you.
Nice to meet you too.
And he gives you a little nod and turns and walks away.
No other surprises, right? I'm not an uncle.
Turns back around and says, well, I guess you'll have to live and find out.
Don't be insensitive.
Oh my.
Okay, so I'm just by myself. Oh, there's a guard with
There's
us,
a
right?
guard with you. Yes.
They're doing me like.
I might be
So that happened.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
you
work
get-
here.
You should get the prisoner back to the.
Well, I mean, you don't have to go back right away.
Cool.
I mean, it's
This guy don't have much friends, okay?
it's nice to have met you. And he holds out his hand.
Take his hand.
Any brother of Bastion's is a friend of mine.
Damn, guy, you got power here.
I guess so.
Use those
Friends.
connections.
Do what I can to help hold up his name.
Just starts carrying a sign that just says Bastion on it.
Brother of Bastion.
Well,
Holding up his
hopefully half of the things he said about you were true.
God. I swear it was when I was 5 I stopped doing that. I swear. No, I'm gonna stop now.
Well, let's not count on the other half of the things he said.
I think you should take me back now.
Still wets the bed.
If you want,
Yeah. I need to talk to my friend.
he'll take you back. He'll walk beside you instead, though.
That's very sweet.
So you guys are there for 20, 25 minutes. Door opens again. And Gedrick's shown back in.
Intensity.
Welcome.
Let's get the proper emperor on the throne and get that
falsity off.
Whoa, what happened?
It's treason.
What happened?
I mean, it won't be if you do it right, but it is right now.
Wow.
Doesn't
It's got you all
your
fired up, good.
father support the Emperor?
It's gonna
What?
turn
Doesn't
on your
your
daddy.
Father-
My father supports the Empire.
It's gonna flip flop on your daddy there. It's not. I don't know. I can't even see
He
that
said
going
Empire,
very well.
not Emperor.
He said his father serves the empire, not the emperor.
Oh, I misheard. My apologies.
Yeah, maybe if you listened.
I did listen, not well.
Perception 4.
My brother
Shit.
supported this. He died for this.
Well,
And it was the man on the throne that killed him.
I mean, I'm not certain if you
The
would.
tempest will come on him.
Okay. Jesus.
I'm done.
Oh man.
Well, suppose you're not heading back north then?
You're real mad. What exactly did you guys talk about? Holy.
I met my sister-in-law.
Cool.
That's a big deal.
I'm assuming it's not
Who you pointing at?
Casper. If it's not your sister, then
No.
well. Sorry you found out, but I'm happy you found out.
And that's all I wanted. Now it's time to realign.
Yeah.
And the planets did align.
Suppose I got some thinking like that too.
I don't know if it's exactly the right move, but at least we can feel justified if we try to bring the rightful emperor to the throne.
Oh god.
It's a step in the right direction.
He's got his reasons at least.
Yeah, it's a big change.
Great.
It's not a choice we all need to make.
Well, it
I'm
is.
stuck with you guys.
It's just we don't all have to make the same choice.
Well, you're right. And why are you stuck with us?
What am I gonna do if I go back?
Go home. Go to your family.
Wealthy life, hot sisters.
Why is that a plus for me? Oh my
Judge your
god.
sister, you idiot.
He pluralized it. He meant his.
I just mean, I'm sure you have
You're
lots of
gross.
like really close friends.
The back of your neck starts to burn.
You don't get to like tell me what to do south of the border.
Why are you talking?
That's exactly where she gets to tell
What
you.
happens in roll?
Why are you
stays in
talking
roll.
to the air now?
It starts to burn worse.
You don't even hang out anymore.
If I go
Make your
home,
constitution
they're
save.
gonna. It's not gonna be good for me.
So I'm gonna pull out my
Like,
journal.
yeah, no, I just ditched
Flip
all
to the
that.
back.
27.
Okay.
They're not
It's-
gonna be happy
it's
with me either way.
Tough. It's just painful.
Flip to the back of the book, and I'm gonna fill in the emperor's name under the first question.
Okay.
Are you REing it? REing it? Can you even use
Try
again,
aria
try again.
as a word? Like as a
Arya
verb?
As a
ing?
verb.
No, I don't
REing?
think you can.
No, you cannot.
Listen, it's not like this is company business.
Fuck your
No.
company.
I quit.
But
Why can't you go home?
well, I mean, if I do, it's like they said, I could probably end up locked up. So that's not much better.
Can you just
For what?
pay
I
your
don't
way
know.
out of that one?
Whatever you want to call it. Being some sort of traitor or whatnot. They're not going to believe that I got out of there on my own and fought my way out. Hell no.
No one said you got out on your own.
Say you ran like a coward and left your friends to die.
Yeah,
It was
then
the
I
only
go to
way you
jail.
could make it.
Then I get locked up forever.
Sure.
No, then they'd believe you.
And then they lock me up forever.
People in your standing don't disappear like that.
That's cool, but then like I shame my family anyway, so
Too late.
And you'll
wow.
your
Not
other your other path is fighting a war
Mm-hmm.
against the Empire.
I mean, we were fighting a war from the other side recently.
Right.
Either way, I'm in a shitty situation. Might as well be in it with people I at least know.
Oh,
friends and family back
that's
home.
what it comes down
Family,
to.
but-
We're like his family now, guys.
No, you're not.
So I'll look at what's his name? Cade.
If we're
Kate?
if we're family now, you hanging out with my sister's really messed up.
So we're helping you guys. It's been
I
decided.
mean, technically, I could.
I mean,
be
you might
your
not want us,
brother-in-law.
Yeah, I mean,
Marriage
why would
needs
we
to
want
be-
you guys?
Eh,
I like girls.
might as
I
well
mean,
be.
we've proven we're
There are
useless
things
idiots,
I can't
so
say.
at least you know what you're getting.
Oh come on, like I'm not aware of how my sister is.
Gross. Gross.
I agree.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Either unless if you don't kill us.
Don't worry, sometimes family's rough, but
I'd literally
They're
have to
there
go
for you.
alone.
Well, that's not really up to us.
What, the killing or these guys helping you?
Yeah.
The killing.
Fair enough.
I mean, we don't have to like be in agreement with you to help you.
That helps, though.
We just go off, do our own things that tend to work towards your goals.
Hey. Once you guys leave here, you'll be free to do whatever you want. Well, I think our welcome is a little overstayed. What do you think, Mara? Yeah, I'm pretty sick of them. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully you don't all hang.
Hopefully.
Wow, thank you. Reassuring.
It'd be nice to drink some of that frog water with you again at some point.
Frog water.
We do have the recipe.
We've got the recipe and the ingredients.
For frog water? Isn't it just literally swamp water?
You wouldn't
Well, you can make some at the after party.
Sounds like a plan.
What the balls?
Take care, you guys.
You as well. Make their exit.
So how about you, Nadia?
I didn't want to be helping the Emperor from the very start.
I wanted nothing to do with that.
So,
And you want to help these guys?
honestly, I'm a little curious of what's going on here. And Gedrick's now emotionally attached to this.
Right.
So I'll try and help him out.
It's like that, but it is the mage hand.
I mean, Azin's basically wanted to do this since, hell, before we got hired on a Van Deck.
Might not make me famous, but at least I'll get to know I did something good.
And you?
I guess I got some thinking to do.
You have time. We're still prisoners.
Yeah. And well, you'll even have more than a day if we don't hang.
Everyone keeps saying,
No, who am I kidding? They won't build a gallows, they'll just stab us.
I'm too tall, they'd have to make modifications.
There's some nice trees out there.
morbid.
We've been talking about hanging. How is my one thing morbid?
It was kind of fucked up, Gedra.
Don't bring trees into it.
Trees are a symbol of life.
Because we just remember, like, your kid. And everything he does with trees is bad.
And everything you do with rivers is bad.
Yeah.
We never really talked about stop going to rivers.
You can't stop me from going to the water. Just
It's getting later in the day. It's well after supper time at this point.
The guard's still hanging out with us?
The guards, you know, are just outside, but there's nobody left in the room at this point.
Oh, so this is like our hut now.
Sure.
You mean as much as like you mean prisons are your house?
this is like our
No, but,
cell
but
now.
we get to stay
Woo!
here is what I mean. Like, this is our area of residence.
We don't get to stay here. We have to stay here.
Alright, well, I'll lay down.
You may only stay there.
I also will.
Try and get some rest.
Everybody just goes to sleep.
We're all just gonna lay in the.
Let's make a big pile.
Just like
Nope,
Yazin.
nope. I want nothing to do
What
with
you
that
think
pile.
about?
And she.
What was she like? Was she nice?
Who?
The girl,
Girl? What does she seem for?
your sister-in-law.
She's going to take me to see Bastion's grave when everything's done. I'll actually get to say goodbye.
But later,
Yes, later. Much later. I also might be an uncle.
Congratulations. Go to sleep.
I'm assuming Allison is here.
It's just been
She's
super
been kind
quiet.
of.
We
She's been
just
kind of
don't
zoned
care
out. She
about
got pretty
her.
hurt in the fight too.
whoops.
She was off over by where Pterodot and
We brought your
Callisto
kids. She's one of them.
but she's pretty hurt. But she's been pretty spaced out since you guys been captured.
Almost like someone has made her mind feeble.
No. You guys all go to sleep. Wake up early the next morning. You can hear there's a lot of activity going on.
Alright, now I get to go to Freedom now.
Erase this coin, sir.
Yeah, you don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Shut up. You're right.
Ah.
He's not gonna say no if you offer him gold.
Yeah, you literally
He
told him
just
how
stared
much
at
you
me. I was
have.
like, well,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Oh dear.
He gave me the eyes. I gave him all my money.
Like, we were in no position to fight back. If he wanted it, he could take it.
I will
Yes, he could
make
have.
eye contact
He could have
with you
taken
all
of
the
his
time.
our equipment. He could have taken my arm.
You literally couldn't offer him anything. It was so.
That was the
away.
only thing you could give him that he didn't already have.
He already had it. He could have walked over. He was tied to a chair. He could have walked over, grabbed the purse from him, and put it in front.
I just
Whatever.
wanted you guys to beg.
Yeah. That's why I didn't do it.
I will absolutely beg.
I like how he'll only beg for other people. We could tie him with a rope, shoot him in both knees, and he's just an asshole.
Eddie
Like,
Peters,
no.
I hate you
It's
guys.
literally anyone else. Here's some gold, please.
Both of his kneecaps are just bleeding. He's like, I'll eat your throats. This guy just goes. He's like,
So, I wonder on our next adventure, which one of us will find a missing family member?
I mean,
Or
That's-
find out of a new family member, I guess.
What the fuck is wrong
He's
with you?
only got one.
Hasn't this? Oh yeah, this has happened twice. This is a thing now.
well, I mean,
Next up, Nadia's grandparents.
Naughty-o.
Audio.
I wouldn't mind seeing my
Nadine.
dad. It'd be nice to visit him again. It's been a while.
But you know he exists.
I hope so.
This doesn't follow the pattern.
I mean, I haven't talked to him in years.
Fair enough.
I don't know anything really about my
It hasn't
family.
been that long.
We're so
wandering tribe, and I mean, you got
Side
like
effects of
dog
not
ears,
writing
right?
a backstory.
No. I am no part dog.
Well, I mean, like lions,
You're pretty loyal.
dogs.
It's kind of a cat thing.
You're what, 12 in people years, but you're actually what, 42?
This is an interesting theory.
I don't know how that works. I know we live about the same as humans.
That's unfortunate.
That's humans.
But we're a tribe, so you know, some people die early. Disease, sickness.
Too many fur balls.
When you're old and you have a cold winter,
How do you guys deal with that lifespan? It seems
Yeah.
terrible.
You don't live that much longer.
It's a little bit longer though.
You live like 50 extra
Yeah.
years, maybe.
No,
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I haven't lived this lifetime.
it's more exciting. We have less time to do the same amount of stuff.
cold winters are, yeah. They'll get you.
I wouldn't know.
If you have an injury and it's cold like that,
Sometimes you don't wake up.
oh god. My dad's not that old though. He's got lots of strength. It would have to be something weird to take him out.
It scared
Well, I
me a
mean, if
little.
his head's half as thick as yours, he's well insulated.
He's a pretty level-headed man.
Wonder what they got planned for us today.
Lashings, floggings, the walk of shame.
Shut up.
Shame!
Shame!
Shame! The second walk of shame.
Just like multiple walks.
The re-shamening.
The Like, all right, the first shaming is complete. Commence the second shaming. Walk them back.
Fetch the shamans!
Oh my god.
The literal shamening.
There's just an entire order of people devoted
They won't
to
stop.
shaming.
Alright, so
We won't.
We're bad people.
So, the door opens, and a couple guards come in, followed by Liara, and a couple more guards. So, trust you all had a lovely evening.
Sure.
Yes.
had worse, to be honest.
We were fed. We got to spend time with Cade. It was good.
That differs some people.
Well, it seems you weren't lying. You are in fact useless.
I told you.
Be silent.
We're useful. We just know nothing.
That's the
Yes, of
same
course.
thing.
Not quite.
So, now that you've had some time to think about it, what will you do?
We would like to help.
It's an interesting attitude for a loyal soldier of the Empire.
Like I said, we were on our way here to seek you guys out. I was specifically looking for Anshi. I didn't know that was... I knew her from combat, and I knew her from her name. I didn't know they were connected, but I was searching for her. We talked to a couple people that also believe in this cause. And once we started to make our plans to come down here, we were talked to by the Emperor. He stuck us between a rock and a hard place. So we didn't exactly have a choice, but this is where we were coming before we got put in that situation.
Before you go making any rash decisions, don't simply look to the easy way out. Let me make it clear. You will be released. You'll be free to do what you wish. All of the prisoners here will be released. Should you so choose, you can take the survivors and return to the capital. Or, if you wish, you can simply go free, find another place for yourselves.
The option is available for each of us on an individual basis. But for me, I want to help.
My brother fought with you. I shall too. I'll
I
make
speak
the
only
Emperor
for
pay what
myself.
he done.
You understand what you were giving yourselves to.
We're
The
giving up.
lives, the status, everything you have. You're leaving it behind.
Aizen's never been much of one for status.
All your friends, your comrades that you left behind, they will be your enemies. It's not so simple as moving to the next town. We're a small group, fighting against a very large enemy.
This is what I've been trying to do for quite some time.
What is that?
The right thing.
Are you sure it's right?
I don't think it's as black and white as I used to, but I think that the first step is finding the rightful heir to the throne.
And what does this gain you?
Me, nothing.
So why is it important? Have you not done well under the current emperor?
You've done very well.
Then what is your issue with the current emperor?
I don't think I have one. But that doesn't mean his rule is correct. He treated me kindly when we met. He paid me handsomely. He offered me good position.
So your opinion is based solely on our opinion.
No. Because I believe there are people in the Empire who also believe that he's a usurper. And I don't think any throne should be commanded by someone like that. Although now he is a just king, if things start to go south, who knows what he'll resort to. A man who cheats at the beginning cheats at the end. And that
What
has
about you?
dangerous implications.
I've never been attached to the Empire. And I just currently work there. But when I met the Emperor, there was something off about him, just how he immediately knew we had to join him, or, well, he didn't really give us much of an option, but he liked to think he did, so. I guess it's a little personal there, but I'm not making any brash decisions. I'd like to see where this road ends, but I'm not saying I would exactly switch who's on the throne.
But you have to understand, to join us is to choose your road. There would be no going back.
It definitely is final. It's not just one city, it's everywhere.
You can always walk away from all of it.
It's true. But the thought of leaving, like, Gedrick before he finds the complete answer, he's now so close. And Asin now, starting to find out where he wants to go. Seems like everyone's getting answers.
Are you?
I don't know, it feels like it could.
And you, Noble,
Well, to be honest, every single part of me wants to go home. But whether I want to admit it or not, not everything's exactly right. I do quite enjoy being a rich young man in the Empire. It suits me well. I do my own thing. But it's hard to not notice things that just aren't okay. I mean, I was brought back by people who are looked down on where I come from by something that's banned and treated as mythology. I can't just go back to living a free, rich life knowing that it could all just be wiped out again and ignored and trampled, and whether or not I even like any of you here is irrelevant. If I go home, I'll either go back to the way things were and just spend my days doing really nothing, more or less wasting my time. I suppose I have the chance to do something worthwhile. If I go home after, say, we fix things and put the right person where he's supposed to be, then I bring a different sort of reputation to my family. It would sort of change the way we're seen. I'm not doing this specifically for that. It's just, I can't go back as it is. It'd be like turning your back on a helpless child. Not that I'm comparing your army to that at all. It's just the same sort of feeling. Once you find out someone needs help, and that you probably should, whether or not you like it, or you know if they're 100% in the right. I don't know. It's difficult to say, but it seems I'm stuck, so I'm gonna help where I can.
And you. Some say that you wield Elfbane.
Oh,
Without knowing its name, I began,
You're welcome.
and I continue to.
And what would you do once set free?
I need to find a few answers first. For the time, I'd have to go back to the capital. There's at least one thing and one hanging question that I need to know. After that, I'd have my answer. But, like I said, some things aren't quite right, and I don't know if the Crown Prince would be better, or hell, I don't even know if the brat's still alive. It's gonna be a fool's quest. Just do what's right, and you're supposed to play by the rules. But, if they go east right now, I won't see them for a bit. Maybe not again.
Well, certainly you can go any direction you wish, but if you come with us, you'll be going to the capital.
What's our timeline?
Once we're ready to move, be a period of regrouping,
How long?
hopefully within a couple weeks.
Do you have horses?
We have methods of travel.
If time allows it, there's one thing I'd like to do first.
You're free to do what you wish.
But I want to work with you most of all.
Well, then you will have to make your decision. Our plans move ahead, regardless of what you do.
Fair.
But you have mentioned Allenborough before. You must know that soon that place will not be safe. The Western Watch does not share our ideals. Yeah. They don't care about our cause. They have one purpose, and soon they will bring that cause to Allenborough. And you, I understand your reasons for wanting to help us. Can you fight against your father?
Do it. It'd be the hardest thing I've ever done. The man serves the Empire and the people. Whoever leads that, but if I have to fight him, I have to fight him, but I have to free him one day of this responsibility. He's a man chained. But the kindness growing up I felt from my father was nothing towards what my brother showed me. I trust Bastion even in death.
He was a good man. So, think on this. You were bound to nothing. And as of now, you are free. And she gets up, turns, and leaves. All the guards follow her out.
The question I ask myself, would the Emperor let an entire force free?
Bitch.
Why wouldn't he?
That's my question. Would he do it? Would he let his enemies go free? Like she has today? Her fight will be harder because of it, but
I've never seen the Emperor on the battlefield. I don't know how he fights a war.
we know that one of his generals returned and is on trial for execution.
And we know nothing about the general. Well, perhaps you do, through reputation. I'm not trying to demonize these people, but
There's demons on every side, let's be real.
She seems like one of the most honest people we've met. We've met a lot of people in Valendale, and they all like to keep stuff from us. But she told us honestly it was gonna be a bad road, and we didn't have to pick it. Says something about her character.
This is something I've wanted for a while, but it takes giving up what I've been trying to do.
well, if you succeed, I'm sure you'll be well titled in the new ruling.
I wish I could talk to my dad.
What's the thing you want to do?
Visit before I can't. But that's over a week's journey.
And you do get one answer.
What are you looking for?
I need to know if that man that we brought back, I need to know where he is. I need to know why justice hasn't been served yet if it hasn't.
There's part of that I feel I didn't really think of until now. When I was talking to one of the prisoners on the boat after we were attacked, or after we attacked the ship, he alluded to the fact that
My ship. I miss it. Where you go?
if I was a real son of the Empire, then I would help him. He alluded to the fact that the Empire might have had connections, at the very least, to the pirate organization.
And I need proof one way or the other.
I understand. You also need to get someone out of the capital.
Yeah. Several if I can. But at least one. So, regardless of what the rest of you are doing, I have to head back, at least for a time. And if I don't come back, let's hope we don't meet in a worse time.
Hopefully not for you. I will show no mercy.
I know. If that's how it happens, then neither will I.
Wouldn't expect anything less. I'd actually be pissed off if you did.
If it comes down to that, we'll both be fighting for what we believe in. It would be proper.
Till I cheat.
Anything to win, right? Wouldn't expect anything less. How about you, Allison?
It's hard to know any side to this political bullshit, but I can't leave her there.
Now we're going back. Whether or not I stay depends on a couple of answers.
But
How I'm getting those answers, I don't bloody
either
well
way,
know.
we have to get her out of the capital.
Yeah, we do. I'll have to say my goodbyes, at least for a bit, to these, unless they're coming with.
And I'll go with you.
I appreciate it.
Don't have to thank me. She's my family too.
Yeah. Tell me about her on the way, huh?
Of course.
Until it's all decided, I'm sure as hell not against you. And even when it is, I don't really care who's on the throne. But if he has been working with the Silver Star, then you know my answer. If he hasn't, the Empire's the Empire, and keep doing what I'm doing.
Well, if you stay, at least can you do me one favor?
Probably.
I can't do it. There's not enough time, but get a hold of my dad.
I mean, it's gonna be the other dragon, lion.
I doubt he'll even get involved in something like this, unless they force him. But, you know, I don't know where the map is, but northwest, you'll find trails, or they'll find you.
Northwest of the capital.
West of Nestleton.
Yeah. They'll find you. Just tell them to write me, or I don't know, give them the box. I don't even think it works. Just tell them tell them what I'm doing. Tell them that I'm still trying.
Yeah.
He won't be disappointed in me, but he needs to know.
No matter how this turns out, I can do that.
Not to add to the list of requests, but you could probably drop this off in any sort of mailing service. It'll make its way home. It's me a letter for his dad. Just sorry.
Just sorry.
Yep,
Just
that's
a
it.
one.
He
word.
opens it and it says,
And then it's just
sorry.
signed. Yeah.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Any other requests?
No, I think that's everything.
What about you kids?
Pterodot goes over to Ivan and says something in Sylvan. Who speaks Sylvan?
Not me.
Steve? Okay. He just says, so do we kill him now?
No. Later.
And just snaps his fingers.
You can stay or you can go.
He chirps something else.
Callister says nothing.
Callistra's like, oh, come on, all my stuff.
What did Pterodot say? Just chirped?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I'm probably losing a lot more stuff than you.
Your stuff sucks.
My stuff's expensive.
Her stuff's
I mean,
relics.
it's good.
It does.
I don't know, she's kind of right. You show me an expensive hammer and I'll show you a nice paperweight.
Probably
Well.
make a better hammer.
I don't know. Guess things are gonna get exciting down here, so.
Yeah, you'll get to roast a lot of people. Eat some throats or whatever it is.
You always have the option to go back home. I mean, it's not like any of this will affect you there.
You guys came in and damaged my house.
We did.
I wasn't there.
Nope. None of that.
Nope. You guys are stuck with me.
Cool. I mean, a fire-breathing reptile's probably handy. Or whatever it is you breathe.
There.
You just call me a reptile? And when have I ever breathed fire?
I don't know. They tell me you burn people.
Do you want me to breathe fire on you?
Probably not.
Oh boy.
Just keep
Stepping away
talking.
from him.
Stop muting me. Oh, you. Because you're just chewing sponge toffee. Didn't we say if you chew sponge toffee, you're insane?
It doesn't even like break properly. It's like
Yeah, it just compacts and becomes glue that holds your teeth together.
No words for the family.
Then you just kind of fold the
Well,
glue
messages
around
to
in your
bring.
mouth until it
Words do.
dissolves.
What words explain this?
Holy shit.
I'm going to do what
it's
I
gonna
can
be the
to keep
worst.
Thorn waters and fuck
The
Gordon at
worst
the
in
end of
his
this.
teeth.
He makes his own choices. He could have told me stuff long ago. I wouldn't be here learning it from the rebels. Learning that.
Maybe he didn't know either. Maybe he didn't think you were ready to know.
The less I tell my father, the more I protect him from the Empire.
I don't disagree.
Hmm?
I don't disagree.
What about your mother? Doesn't have to be about the war.
I'll write a note to my mom,
Okay.
Mommy, dearest.
telling her that.
Mommy.
I would tell, honestly, I'd probably be pretty clear with her what's going on and to not tell my
Puppy.
father.
Don't tell Dad, but I'm with an army that's coming to fight you.
No, that you mean like
It's gonna take
everything
him-
everything I've learned about fashion and everything,
Be very, very
and that I'm
quiet.
following this too.
I'm hunting emperors.
Yeah.
Okay.
P.S. I could be an uncle.
We should have assassinated him when we were on the pillow chairs. Damn it.
Yeah. Good luck.
We'd be
That would
dead.
have happened.
Yes, it would have.
Um,
And then we all would have died.
I'm gonna mail that one on my way out of town.
if you don't want to mail it, you don't have to.
Okay. So,
I'm not saying that out loud. I
You
probably
write
don't
that-
even. I probably don't even know what's in the note.
You
I'm
write
not
that note?
over your shoulder reading it or anything.
seal it, hand it to him.
Ivan is
You
now the
write
mechanical
your
man.
single word,
Yeah.
seal it, and hand it to him.
Yep.
I feel like I should write a letter or something.
You don't have family.
Oh, so I read a nice
Ivan.
note.
Write a letter to Kai.
Mailman.
Sorry.
Now, a a much more sentimental note, to my dear Solov. Yeah! That's it.
Oh, it's gonna be so unfortunate when you guys have to fight Olaf.
I know.
Oh, I know.
We'll turn him into a skin suit. What the
Fuck.
Featuring a face beard.
No, like I
Ew.
feel like
You will
if I
get
tried to
hundreds
use his
of
grappling
which
hook against
none
him,
we
it would
can
just
figure
wouldn't
out how
work.
to use.
We'll get his
It'd be like-
notebook, and then I'll spend years
Just
cracking it.
not be enchanted.
I'll give me 1-2 items. I'll figure out.
Olaf, I gave you so much gold. Please don't kill me.
Yeah, see, Dan is on the right track. Dear Mom, I'm about to commit patricide.
Please don't tell Daddy.
I want it to be a surprise.
Okay, so you guys write your notes. What is the plan?
Well, we're gonna hang out and attack the capital.
Great.
We're dumb.
I'm going to not hang out and not attack the capital.
You don't know. You gotta find out stuff.
He's now a mailman.
That's not my plan right now, at least.
Super mecha mailman. A more metallic Kiki's delivery service.
So, you go to head out.
Yeah. Oh,
You're leaving? No?
at least for the time.
Like now?
I should probably get there
Meow.
before everyone else does.
Well, see
If
you
I'm going to
later.
be making decisions, I need time to find the answers and time to decide where I stand.
See you later, Tin Man.
Like I said, if this all goes well, one way or the other, we'll probably be standing next to each other eventually. Unless you all die in this fool's errand.
That's very likely.
I don't care who's on the throne unless he's done real wrong. So if you win, and I don't fight,
He's done real wrong.
Hmm?
He's done real wrong.
I said if you guys win and I don't fight. Oh, well. We'll see each other again. I promise. Yep. Let's go, Allison.
Ready when you are.
Head out.
So you guys head out. When you go outside, there are a couple guards waiting there. As you come out, they go, "Oh, all right. I don't know whose is what's. Dig through. There's just a pile of your stuff."
Take it all, man. Take it all.
Yeah, all of your gold?
You think I carry around all my gold?
Yes.
Carries around all of her
So what are you
gems.
saying?
All of your gems.
It's back at Vantak?
No!
My money
You're
is.
broke!
Nope, I carry mine with me.
Me too, though, so...
It is! The loss is so great. I hope Kai takes it.
How much did you just lose?
Guys, a lot. Like a lot.
If only you had a bag that held stuff.
But I have a ship.
Yeah.
You
No.
don't.
When you
It's
start,
in enemy
when you start
waters.
fighting against the Empire.
Oh yeah, Ivan. When you come back, bring my javelins.
Oh, balls.
Please pay for my ship.
I carry everything with me.
I
Hey,
had
you
so
guys want a
much...
job? Yeah, sure, that sounds good. All right, I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna come back and like flatten the place. So
Fuck you.
Things happen. They didn't give me an answer.
I had $2,500 worth of allowance left.
People change.
So I'll grab my stuff.
Cash
but
it
I'll,
now, man.
I can't.
I'll leave the box. It's not going to do me a whole lot of good
do you
right
leave
now.
the box?
Can't just
told
like
you to give
stop
the
at a
box.
bank in the middle of an invasion.
He told you to give the box to his father.
We also realize it doesn't
It
work.
doesn't work
range.
that range.
Yeah, but then I might be able to get close and find him. He
Are
leaves.
you
Honestly, I think
going
we
to
need the
deny
box
his
for
last
this
request?
Situation.
He's not
There's no
dying.
debate. He's out there with Allison right now. going
I
through
left
stuff.
the box.
You leave the box.
Ah.
I'm gonna have so
Your
much
stuff?
more fun when I
Take
kill you.
my equipment.
You don't take anything else.
Jesus.
Allison takes her weapons, gets her stuff together.
Plan to see these guys again. I don't need to take anything from them.
Can you take my money and pay for my ship?
Should have said something.
I can't. As Nadia, I can't. But as
Wrecked.
Cassie.
Wrecked.
As you guys are heading out, you're once again stopped by Liara. Well, you've made your decision,
At least for now.
and
Going against an entire empire is a bit of a big decision to make when you don't have all the answers you need.
definitely.
And I imagine that I'll see these people again one way or the other. And I suppose I have a couple of weeks to figure it out.
So you will return to the capital?
Got a few things to figure out and a few people to pick up.
Very well. Will you take your men with you?
Oh.
I don't see why not.
Very well. She'll lead you back. In the square, you can see all the prisoners are grouped together now, kind of in a loose square. As you follow them over, she says something to her guards. You can hear them start shouting. They start getting them all up. As you guys come over, one of them basically starts forming them into a column. They've all been disarmed, but otherwise seem more or less okay. Some of them are bearing some injuries, bandaged up and whatnot. They get them organized again. They're prepared to follow you back to the capital.
Let's go then. Sure you guys have had enough of this place.
That's for damn sure. We'll follow you out, sir.
Right. Just hope I know where I'm going. Stop it.
You'll need a new phone.
Alright. We'll head out.
So you guys head out. The column follows you out. You can see there's not a whole lot of guard left within the town. You can see a lot of the rebel soldiers around. You do pass by outside the town. The Western Watch is mustering up. And you watch you guys go past. You march off. Start making your way back towards the capital. You guys, what are you doing?
Wondering where that strange sound is coming from. There we go. I don't know. Sobbing.
We miss Ivan too.
No.
Oh. I do.
But a lot of like work just left.
You're our only like engineer now. We're doomed.
Wow, you're a
We're
dick.
so doomed.
I was
You
a
almost
better
made a
engineer than
toaster
him.
once.
No, you aren't. No, you're not.
Not anymore.
You haven't been for like 2 levels.
Fair enough. Well, damn.
You were when you came in, and that was basically it.
Fair enough. Jesus. You got like a plus 12 or something to it now.
I guess at a certain point, I'd just try to.
Plus 10.
About 2 more than me.
Are we free to leave this room now, or are there still
Yeah,
like
we
guards?
are.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
you are
good.
smarter.
When she left you guys after talking to you, she said you were free.
Are you saying like you want us
You
to know what we're
are
doing today, or
free.
like over the next few days,
I
weeks?
want to know what you plan on doing right now.
Oh,
Right here. Right now.
I have no plan right now.
Great.
internal thoughts.
Okay.
Deep internal
Yeah.
monologues.
All right. So
Can I see Ivan walk off
You just watch him do like the sad
into the
Hulk walk.
horizon?
Dun, 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 dun.
sure.
He promised.
You walk out. The guards try to stop you and just like get you to take your coat and whatever. You kind of blow past them. You go to the edge of the village and you watch as this column of soldiers led by Ivan and Allison.
He does
walk
look
off
cool
over the
doing
hills.
it though.
And they slowly disappear into the hills before you return back to your party. I guess we'll give you guys some time to think about your decisions and what they mean. We'll call it there. Yeah, I know. It was doing so great for so long. I don't understand.
Are
what
you
happened.
doing the?
It's because your phone is
collect-
old.
Probably. I gotta get a new one. But
I've
Christmas.
been left. Everything started breaking down.
Yeah.
Oh God!
You don't
I
have-
can fix it.
You don't have a
Oh,
decent engineer to keep it working.
What?
Probably just another signal or something covering over top of it. Anyways, sorry for a slightly shorter one. We did get slightly delayed by the snow. Next week we are down one Gedrick.
Hi, I gotta go to. I get to go to the Parliament.
Yeah. So as things stand, we will do a one-shot. It's probably a bad place to run down a player. We will see about potentially
Skyping him?
Skyping him in.
Who knows?
A lot of technical details to work out about that, so in all likelihood we will run a one-shot.
No.
I feel like the computer would just.
It's a lot more to manage. We'll have a look at it, see if it can work for us. But either way, there will be tabletop of some description next week. We apologize. We know that there's been a little a little less of this lately than.
Guys, it's been almost 2 years and I haven't missed one.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm just saying, even with Christmas and that, we just recently missed a couple episodes, whatever. But there will be D&D or tabletop of some sort. Definitely show up. It'll be fun. We'll make sure we have a good time.
I'll be in chat probably.
What
And
are you
then we will
doing?
see what happens from this as the party starts to break apart.
Yeah.
Curses.
Curses.
Yeah. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit slower, but hopefully still enjoyable for everybody.
Big story.
Good to see everybody showing up, Amy and Dan, and I didn't get to keep too much of an eye on there. I'm sure there's other people, Nerd Girl. And anybody else who was here and not participating in chat, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the two hosts. I didn't notice in the chat who was hosting us.
It was
but
Turtle and.
Turtle.
I can't remember.
Turtle.
And Dennis Burns Jr.
thank you
Thanks,
so much.
guys.
We really appreciate it. Otherwise, yep, Amy can show you the Discord and that. You can always reach us.
Discord.
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 Otherwise, have a good weekend, guys.
Yeah.
No, you guys
Enjoy
are supposed to be
the-
happy when
Au
one person
revoir.
says
Enjoy the,
something
what,
and
the last
everyone
weekend of the year?
joins in. Like it's
Last
never
week
too
of the year,
nerdy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Last
You
weekend
know
of the
what?
year.
You know what?
This year
I'm
was-
saying it.
Can I
No
see
more
Discord as well?
CNC. No more
In and
streams
out.
for this year. We're done.
You can't.
We're done. No more for this year.
You can't.
No,
you can't just make that call, man.
Done. It's done.
You
It's
can't.
okay. It's okay. I'm gonna tape Brian to a chair and we will continue streaming.
Oh, can we just
Can we
stream
put him in
him
dark
trying
room?
to get out of the chair?
Yeah, I will just leave him in a dark
No,
room.
great stream idea. The puzzle room.
It's just
Oh,
Brian trying
that-
to get out of a room with nothing.
No, I don't
No,
think
no.
No. It's just Brian locked in a room. He can only have drinks and he can't leave until he solves a 1,000-piece puzzle.
Wasn't that when you solved like 550 or something?
I just had to do.
All right.
Yeah, and it's gonna be one of those just all blue puzzles. There's no
I
picture.
told you that's if we agree to do it, he would suggest that.
That was the exact thing he said. He would say
That's so
100%.
Aw.
Down to the all blue. Yeah, not just like one of those terrible puzzles. He's like, he'd say, Aaron will say, one of those 1,000-piece puzzles that's just all blue.
Amazing. He's actually a psychic.
You're predictable.
Have a good one, you guys.
All right. Enjoy, guys.
We knew
We'll
you'd
see
say
you
that.
soon.
Bye.